Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kodak Flash with y'all. I'm coming in with some. I got some few choice words for this female. I just watched a video entitled "I hate black people, but I'm not racist." And in this video, this particular female talks about how she's like, we need to speak. We have very important, we have a big problem in America. She's like, it's black people. She said, you can't see them in the dark. They eat all the, in her words, goddamn chicken. And all the horrible things she does. She even goes to the extent saying that there needs to be a new plague that only affects black people. I don't know if, I don't know, I might be misusing the definition of racist, but that's pretty fucked up to go to that extent. Um, so in my response to that, I would say, we have a very large problem in America. It's called trollops, and you get lost. You get lost in their pussy. Um, they take all your money, and they're just a problem in general. In fact, there needs to be a plague for all the trollops and sluts in the world. See now, that how would that make a whore feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting prostitutes, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Racism really is a big problem, though. I mean, how are you gonna hate on somebody else because of their color or because of their culture? You know what I'm saying? Not all black people eat chicken. I mean, I know plenty of black people that don't eat chicken or watermelon or grapes or anything like that. But for some reason, that's a stereotype. Um, and to go and to say that you lose them in the dark. I mean, I can see black people fine in the dark. I don't need night vision goggles. I don't need them to smile. So where's that coming from? I mean, it's just ridiculous. But she's this female, this particular female. I'm only gonna call her a female because I can't really. I just don't have a word for what she is. She's just a human being that needs mental evaluation. And then she goes on in another video to apologize about it. I'm sorry. Apologizing, it can justify some things, but for you to go out and make a video about how you hate black people but you're not racist and that you need to there needs to be a plague to kill them all. That I'm sorry, but an apology does not justify that at all. I think that she needs to reevaluate her choice in life. I mean, and of course she's going to have to be a white female, and that just gives a bad name to white people. You know what I'm saying? I'm white. Well, I'm not really white, but I'm mixed. But how you gonna go on to say all that shit and like put us in the in the back? Like, that's just giving a bad name to lighter skinned people like us. I love the fuck out some black people. I am more black than I am white, honestly. And see, that's not even, and that, I don't even find that as an acceptable term. How, oh, he's acting black or oh, she's acting white. I think that what people say that he's acting black means that he's acting ghetto. So if you hate ghetto people, okay, but to go on and say that you hate the entire race, where's the point in that? You know what I'm saying? And then it's just ridiculous, really. Bitches need to get real. I mean, okay, because just because you see a group of black people making a bunch of noise, that's gonna give you the right to say that, oh, those, excuse the term, niggers are making a bunch of noise over there. Okay, I can understand that now. Not 100%. I can understand that. However, if a group of white people was over there making a bunch of noise, you wouldn't. say anything because they're your race or whatever. You would call them rude. You wouldn't call them niggers. Well, a nigger is an ignorant person. Now, even though it does root back to a negro meaning black, even though it does mean back to that, still nigger is the term of an ignorant person who cannot endear intellectual thoughts and processes of a polite human being. There's white niggers, there's black niggers, there's Puerto Rican niggers, Mexican niggers, you know what I'm saying? You can hate niggers, but you can't hate black people because not all black people are niggers. And what a lot of white people need to realize is that there's a difference between a nigger and a nigga. A nigga is like a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, you my nigga, that's what, you know what I'm saying? But if you say you're a nigger, that's not being racist unless you mean it in a racial way. And you can tell the difference, I mean, especially in the conversation. But if I call you a nigger, I'm calling you ignorant, and I wouldn't even call you a nigger. I would call you ignorant to your face or stupid or whatever. So we just need to, as a people, we need to look at this, take it, grasp it, mold it, and form it into something useful. Take what she said, like I'm trying to do now, take what she said and make a point out of it. Racism is stupid. I mean, why are you gonna fight because your skin's a different color? God made all of us. We all are the same on the inside. I promise you. Maybe not the exact same because people smoke or whatever. But you know what I'm saying. God made us all, but He made us in different colors with different languages for a reason. Why hate on God's creatures? That's like saying you're going against God. In my book, I mean, that might not be true, but that's how I look at it. You hate black people. God created black people, and He didn't make them just to make fun of. Because God may have a sense of humor, but He's not mean like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think we want to take time out of our day and just reflect on the difference between a black person and a nigger. Because, like I said, there's niggers in all different races, and like I said, it can be used as a racist term because nigger was used as a slave name back in the day. But they were even called Negroes instead of niggers. But and like a nigger is an ignorant person. Look it up. Um, that's basically all I have to say, really. Oh, and another thing, that white girl, I mean, she's just fucking stupid. She really is. She needs to go reevaluate things in her own mental capacity because she just she thinks she knows what she's talking about because this hating black people and being racist is kind of the same fucking thing. I don't get it, but hopefully y'all can interpret yourself the way I interpret to myself and try to interpret to you all. Um, hope you all have a good night and I'll see you later. Deuces.